Hey, so we're gonna take my son's Raptor Slash, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put these heavy duty cold weather A-arms on the front and the rear. And as you can see, I've got a larger tire on the back because I'm going to convert this to a Monster Slash. Gonna get a different body for it first and a few other parts we need, but I'm gonna start by putting on the cold weather A-arms in the orange that match that body. So it should be a fairly simple swap, and I'll go ahead and do that right now. Here's the difference between the two, the dirty stock one and then the new cold weather heavy duty in the orange color. So there is the front all on. I did take off the little bumper support there just to make it a little easier to get the pins out. Obviously very straightforward to do. I gotta do the rear next. I think that orange will look really good with that Fox body. So let me get the rear on and I'll wrap it all up. There it is, all done. You can't see them too much, just sitting here. But I think they look pretty good. They match the body pretty well. Yeah, very dirty. Gotta clean it. So pretty straightforward. I don't know if I mentioned it before. This is those arms are actually a part of my son's birthday present, along with making it into the Monster Slash, which I gotta get to post the other body and the tires. But at least he can get this to start. So, well, next time I will hopefully be converting it into the Monster. Hey there, I've got most of the stuff to finish the Monster conversion, or really start it actually. The tires are on order and will hopefully be here tomorrow, but got the new body because the Raptor body won't work that well, the Fox Raptor body. Got a front bumper to replace the front bumper that goes to the Raptor. Got the Proline extended body mounts, and I got a pinion, a 14 tooth I believe it was, to gear down after the oversized tires. They're gonna be the 2.8 Super Swampers. If I get it all done, I do have a set of those I can try out, but so it should be a fairly straightforward swap, just doing the mounts, and I'll throw the front bumper on, and that'll be a matter of the tires. I think I'm gonna leave it geared as it is, and I'll just check the temperature. I got a heat gun, infrared heat gun, that I can check the temperatures and see how it goes, and then if I need to, I will switch out to that pinion. This is for my son's birthday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna let him help and do it, or if I'm just gonna have it already done for him for when he gets it. I'm still on the fence on that, but I'll see what happens. All right, got a big mess going on here on the workbench, but so tires did come in, the body is on, and I think I do have to do a tiny bit of trimming, but I want to wait and really run it first. It looks like right here will hit, but I might raise that up just a tiny bit more in the back. The front, I think, is going to be good. Maybe might catch a little bit. I don't know if you can see that right there. But I also think I said on the other part there that I left the front mount, the original ones for the Raptor body, and I only put the Pro line on the back because the height was pretty good. Oh, there's the front bumper on as well. But I think just so they're the same, I am going to change them, and I might be able to tweak that top up a little bit. Still pretty dirty from last time we used it. But so here's the Pro line rear mounts. They take those caps instead of the pins, which is kind of nice. I think I like that. So you can see maybe all the adjustment holes that you have, and that piece comes way down there. So you do have a lot of adjustment on the height. So I still have a little bit of tweaking of that I will try before I actually go ahead and cut the body. These are the Super Swamper tires that my son really wanted. I have a set of these out on my '84 Chevy. So it's kind of cool to be able to have those, and he really likes the looks of those. These are the Pro lines that have the adjustable center hubs for, you can run either offset, the front offset for the Traxxas Stampede or Slash, or the rear offset. So I have the front offsets on all four, because if you run these offsets, which brings the tire in closer to the body, it rubs on the A-arm when you turn. The looks of it is so much better with the other offset, but like I said, it rubs the A-arm. The rear looks really good under the body, being tucked in, and it actually, the way these fenders are, kind of like that, they tuck in under better, and actually I think would clear without any trimming, but it would look kind of funny having the tires in quite a bit on the rear and not the front. The tire does hit on the frame in the front at full turn and full compression. I don't see that being a huge issue, being that you're probably not going to be at full compression at full turn under normal driving conditions. Like I said, there's a lot of adjustments you can do. I may stiffen up the rear springs a little bit, which will help hold that from being too soft and hitting that. And like I said, I'll tweak the front just a little bit to see if that makes a big difference. So far, he really likes it. I showed it to him. He really does like it. Looks really good. And I'm going to run it like this without testing or without putting the smaller pinion in, just to see what temperatures look like, and doing that. I've heard mixed reviews whether you can do that or not. With, you know, you can successfully, just depends on how hot the motor gets. So I'll just keep an eye on it at first. I laid my antenna down. I don't know how well that'll work. I didn't want to have to put a hole in the new body. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't, I'll stick a hole up and call it good. But so far, that's what it is. I got a little more tweaking to do. I only got 2 of the 6 bolts in there, because I just stuck them on, see how it'll fit. So I got to finish bolting on the centers of those, and I'm gonna, like I said, throw the front mount on and kind of go from there and see what it does, or my son will see what it does, and then we'll go from there. I think if that all goes well, the next upgrade we're going to do to it, unless something breaks in the meantime, will be a brushless setup for him. He's used my brushless Stampede and did a really good job. It wasn't too fast or too hard for him. I was quite impressed, actually. He was doing a bunch of jumps, so I think he's kind of ready for it. So I'll end this video here. I'm not sure, maybe I'll add to the end of it of him driving it. We'll see if I do that in this video or a separate video on my son's YouTube channel. But anyway, not great at making YouTube channel videos. This is kind of my first one. My son kind of plays around with it, doing it for fun. So I'll see how well I can edit this together and go there. Thanks for watching. See you later.